muchachos, we are now at the entrance of a barrio here in Medellín, which is called Barrio Buenos Aires. It's also known as Barrio Pablo Escobar, because it was one of the many barrios here in Medellín whose construction was financed by Pablo in his attempt to try and win the hearts and minds of the common folk, because he wanted to be president and whatnot. But not only that, of course, as a infamous drug kingpin, he needed boots on the ground and support from the people to keep himself and his business safe from government interference. In the end, he could not do that. We all know the history. But yeah, it's gonna be a big climb, because this is a type of barrio that back in the day, before Pablo, it was what must have been landfills and whatnot. And Pablo constructed proper housing for the people, as best as he could at the time. Probably not as best as he could, but his attempt of winning the hearts of the people. So yeah, that's basically the barrio. Buenos Aires, it is called. And you have to go this way. Look at it. It is truly going to be a big climb. Oh, there's a motor here. So, whew, wasn't expecting to be this big of a climb. There we go, one. Alcaldía de Medellín. I don't know what Alcaldía means. Look, all these houses starting here, I think, financed by drug money, bought by US citizens mainly, in these poorer districts. Especially Pablo Escobar is still revered as a good person despite all his doings. Let's not forget that these people... Oh, what the fuck?
Ay, mira los pollitos.
Perdón, pollos, sí. Chickens. Let's not forget that these people, these poor people, were forgotten by the government, and were the most vulnerable in society. And so Pablo whether or not out of interest, after all ended up helping a lot of people, despite everything. This is your typical bairro social, as we call them in Portugal, social neighborhoods, but in English would be more like a shanty town, the correct term. So all this financed by the man himself in Medellín. Nothing made by the government. Yeah, everything by Pablo. These billions of USD. Yeah, some houses are nicer than others, it seems. Maybe Pablo had favorites among the people. 2024 Copa America. Argentina, of course. Argentina won against Colombia in the final. Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Uruguay, Ecuador, Bolívia, Paraguay, Venezuela, Chile, Estados Unidos. Whatever the United States are doing in the CONMEBOL Confederation, it should be exclusively for South America, but yeah. Argentina won against Colombia. 1-0. Lautaro's goal. As you can see, here we have the welcome sign of the patron himself. Oh, it's a gallery. Welcome, Galeria El Patron. some souvenirs of Pablo Escobar. After over 30 years of having been killed, he's still making money for the community. Look, this is what I want to show you. Apparently this place is named Monumento a Pablo Escobar. Monument to him. It's just a mural. Pretty cool. This is it. This is a mural to Pablo. Another one with the Colombian flag. Más allá de la leyenda que hoy simbolizas, pocos conocen la verdadera esencia de tu vida. Gracias por brindarnos una vida digna. So it's written in his tombstone. Further in the legend that you today symbolize, very few know the true essence of your life. Thank you for gifting us with dignity in life, with a dignified life. Aquí se cuenta la historia. Oh, but it's close. Is it? It's close. Hola, perdón. Bueno, esto quiero ver, la verdad. Look. Medellín, Cuatro Plomo. Some faces of the family members of the man. His acquaintances. Look, it is real? No, they're plastic. Of course, the Narcos team could not go without the Narcos team. Bunches of the men like that. I mean, this guy is the closest thing to Jesus Christ that you got. Definitely. Who'd have thunk it? That a mass murderer like Pablo would be this revered. Check what's inside here. Are more pictures. Damn. 10 pictures of the man. Famous mugshot. Cannot throw it out. This is a scorpion kick by René Higuita, Colombian goalkeeper, which is this famous move. And I think these are the photos of what this place used to look like before Pablo put his money here. This is what the mural used to look like. Pablo at the White House. Of course, he was taken down during the presidency of George H.W. Bush, who was fresh off invading Panama and bombing Iraq into oblivion. And Pablo was his priority, I guess. Pablito, AK-47. See, the symbol of anti-imperialistic struggle. And this is AK-74, something like that. Another type of AK. Pablo with the Russian hat, mocking the United States at the time of the Cold War. Oh, this is another drug kingpin, but this woman is from Mexico, I think. And then, look how it all then ended. Pablo on the rooftop, shot. Look, these are the pictures. They got him after that. And this is the guy from the Narco series, right? The DEA agent. Yeah. I mean, after all, this is how you end up 7th richest person in the world, kind of power, but still, you end up shot through the head on a rooftop. I guess people still love him though. So yeah, and it's raining. Check it. There is the moral of the story. Be a billionaire, mass murdering drug lords, and people will like you. So let's just go up these stairs because they're painted the colors of the Colombian flag, red, blue, and yellow. Not only the Colombian flag, but also the Ecuadorian flag and the Venezuelan flag. Of course, they all come from the same flag, the revolutionary flag of Francisco de Miranda at the beginning of the Spanish-American Wars of Independence. So, let's just go up, and then we're going down. Just because we have time on our hands. So, we climb the whole thing out here. Hola, ¿todo bien?
¿Cómo te va?
Todo super.
Bienvenido a casa.
Gracias, gracias. Oh, this is a butchery.
A la mamá, mamá Pablo.
¿Cómo? Ah, más cosas, más dibujos. Ok, voy a ver, voy a ver.
A la cabecita ya vea.
Gracias. Okay, there's a slight problem. Okay. Wow. So, these guys are saying there are more things, Pablo, here. There's a bust. I really have to put the camera down because of the rain. I guess this is it, what we're talking about. The gate of Hacienda Nápoles. With the exotic animals that Pablo brought to Colombia. Right, so now waiting for our Uber to take us to the center of the city. Yep, let's wait. That's our Uber. Perdón, soy Rodrigo. ¿Puedo? Gracias. ¿Todo bien? Acá es difícil de manejar, ¿no?
No,
No es.
no.
Lluvia y subida y eso todo.
No, fácil. Es cuestión de costumbre.
¿Qué tienes acá? Segundito. ¿Sí?
Estás lejos de la casa, Rodrigo.
¿Cómo?
Estás lejos de la casa. Lejos de tu casa.
Ah, sí, lejos de mi casa. Un océano de distancia de mi casa. Muy lejos.